What's crackin', console friends? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name's Aiko. How you guys doing? You seen the title, you kind of know what we're doing today. We're talking about the 5 essential accessories to me that I have on my desk, my setup, for gaming, for streaming, for production as a whole. Kind of, all together, all the tech that's essential. So without further ado, the first thing I want to introduce to you guys as a very important something I would never be at my setup without is a mix amp. This mix amp that I have is the Astro mix amp. This is the one that comes with the TR Astro A40s, I want to say. I bought it on Amazon used for, I want to say about $75 to $80. It shipped in like a day. It was awesome. So it is refurbished. However, it looks brand new, feels brand new, functions 100% accurately. Now, why is a mix amp so important in my setup? Well, first of all, right off the bat, what a mix amp does is it amplifies the headset sound quality. So right away, right out of the box, you plug it in and you get 7.1 surround sound in your headphones. So that's gonna make the game and the music and the movies or whatever you're watching just sound much more cinematic. You're gonna feel more in the setting of what you're watching with this audio. It's gonna feel a lot less like you're wearing some headset with some stereo audio playing through it or whatever. It's gonna kind of put you in that actual setting. So the 7.1 surround sound is a really, really good benefit for any gamer or any music lover or anything like that. However, one of the main reasons it's so essential in my setup specifically is because I stream, and on stream, half of the time we will play console games, and the mix amp allows you to have 2 audio inputs coming in through one headset. So that's really, really important when you're listening to stream alerts, when you're listening to music on the PC and stuff like that, and wanting to listen to your Xbox or your console at the same time. The knobs on the front of the Astro Mix amp allow you to adjust the levels for any of those things as well on the fly. And the Mix amp also works with the Elgato chat link cable. Lastly, it does come with the Astro Command Center software. Plug it into your PC, you can kind of configure the sound settings to kind of whatever you want it to be. You can change the EQ and set profiles so you can switch between the 4 different profiles on the go. Turn up the bass, turn down the noise gate, whatever have you. The software is gonna hook you up. Next up, we have a pair of desktop speakers. In the aspect of solely gamers, maybe you're just gonna play everything through your headset. I don't blame you, I would do the same thing. However, when it comes to listening to music, even watching some things, but especially video editing, I would prefer to not have a headset on. When you're video editing, you can hear audio tracks a lot more clear because, it's in your ears. Desktop speakers are really important when editing because it gives you a realistic representation of what the audio levels are. Now, the speakers that I have are the Logitech MX Sound Bluetooth speakers. Yes, they are Bluetooth. However, you don't have to utilize Bluetooth if you don't want to. It does come with a 3.5mm port, so you can directly plug it into your PC or plug it into whatever and get that crystal clear quality of sound that the aux cable gives you as opposed to Bluetooth, but I guess it's kind of nice to have the Bluetooth option. The MX Sound retails at about under $100, I want to say is what it was. I did get it on sale, probably about $80, I would like to say. These speakers are pretty cool because they do have like a touch sensor, so you can adjust the volume by touching the speaker itself and connected to Bluetooth with the Bluetooth button on the face of it as well. Consumer beware, don't touch this with greasy fingers, assuming you're responsible enough to kind of understand that, but because you are touching the cloth, it might get kind of dirty if your hands are not very clean. So just be aware of that. Don't adjust your volumes on the actual speaker itself while you're eating pizza. However, the Bluetooth is kind of nice. I never really use it. However, you can seamlessly change from your PC audio playing through Bluetooth or your phone playing through the Bluetooth speakers. You can connect multiple devices and just switch between all of them if you wish. Next up on the list for you guys, I have a second monitor. This is so important for my setup and for a lot of people's setup. That's like bare minimum too. A lot of people are gonna have a 3rd, 4th, or maybe even 5th monitor, and I can see why they would need more than just 2. 2 monitors that I am rocking here are 24-inch BenQ 2580H model. These 2 guys are 1 millisecond 1080 monitors, no speakers or anything fancy like that. I don't game in 4K. I don't have this crazy obsession with refresh rates or hertz or anything like that. I think these monitors will look really, really good. I think they go on Amazon for less than $140, $130-ish. The main thing I really enjoy about these monitors is the slim bezel. You can see around the monitor itself, there's not much of a frame, so that makes it look really clean, really slim, and low profile almost even. One issue with that is you have a webcam clipped to the top of one of the monitors. You do have to kind of be cautious to see if the webcam itself is clamping onto the actual monitor screen. It's not really a big issue. You can just loosen the tension of the webcam and you're fine, but it is a thing. I absolutely love these monitors. No, they're not crazy. They're very much so budget, balling on a budget, to be honest with you. I think they look really good. The second monitor is important for so many different things. Editing is a big thing. Another reason is because for streaming, people need monitors for streaming. You have Adobe and chat, you know, your music, your Twitter, your Discord, whatever, pulled up on your second monitor or your third monitor. The first monitor is obviously going to be dedicated to the actual game itself. Lastly, for any students out there, I'm no longer a student, but I used to do homework on like a 13-inch MacBook, and God, I don't even know how I did that. There's just so many reasons why two monitors is very important. Real quick, also guys, you guys are probably gonna ask me about my wallpaper. Wallpaper engine on Steam, I think it's about $5 or less. A little application there will give you access to a bunch of different animated and static wallpapers, really cool ones. You can even customize your own image and throw animated effects onto it as well. That answers the question that you may or may not have asked. Next up on my essentials list is the Logitech G502 mouse. Now this is so cliche, it's not very special to highlight this mouse. This is arguably the king of all computer mouses. So I feel like I don't even have to go into detail about this. I will kind of for those who might not know this mouse. However, so many people have done videos on it. I personally really enjoy the mouse because one, it looks really good, fits in your hand amazing, it is the perfect size, perfect shape, and it caresses your thumb exactly how you think you'd need it to. This mouse has thumb buttons, multiple thumb buttons, but all of them are placed accordingly in locations that make sense. Even the mouse wheel itself clicks or tilts left and right and presses down as an additional 3 buttons that you have access to. The software for this mouse also gives you the option to set 3 different profiles. So for example, I'll have an editing profile that will have some of the thumb and index buttons mapped to things like pause, play, cut, delete, ripple, whatever. And then I can easily switch to my gaming profile, and those buttons will be mapped for appropriate gaming purposes. Swap weapons, or grenade, heal, whatever it is. You can also throw some weights into the mouse that it comes with, so if you prefer it to be a little bit heavier, you can adjust that, or a little bit lighter, you can adjust that as well. Plus, we got some RGB swag as well. Overall, there's nothing else you would want in a mouse. 10 out of 10. For the final accessory to complete my essential gaming accessories, I'm gonna combine both of my sponsors, honestly, because yes, they are my sponsors. However, I would never go out of my way to affiliate myself with products or businesses that I don't support as a consumer to begin with. So the first one is Technisport. They have gaming chairs, gaming desks, a lot of things. They're most popular for their chairs, of course. You can find them at technisportusa.com. They offer free shipping to anywhere in the US. And they also offer payment plans. So if you don't want to burn a hole in your pocket with one large payment, you can break it up into 4 different payments over a period of time and even knock those payments or payment down a lot with discount code Aikable. It'll save you 10% off of a chair, which in reality knocks down the price tag by, a reputable dollar amount. Quick rundown of the chair. Looks better than any other gaming chair, in my opinion. They have all sorts of different kinds. You can get your custom logo, custom stitching on the neck pillow if you would like. They also have the Technisport branded lumbar pillow behind me. Armrest, completely adjustable in 4 different ways. They have the infamous/famous gaming chair tilt feature, which is kind of scary because I will absolutely fall asleep in this thing when it's tilted back like that. Lastly, to completely sell you on them, they donate 3% of their chair revenue to charitable causes like breast cancer, to help end world hunger, ALS, disaster relief. For example, this chair donated to breast cancer awareness, kind of because it's pink. A lot of them will have, the color of the chair kind of coordinate with whatever charity it's going to. Finally, my second sponsor is Controlfreak. I am a console gamer at heart, even though I might stream some PC games for you guys. I do play a lot of console. I still play Overwatch on console specifically. And I would not be able to as efficiently if I didn't play with Controlfreak thumbsticks. Controlfreak thumbsticks are these little thumbstick attachments that you plop onto your existing thumbsticks, and they make aiming so much easier, so much more comfortable, reliable, consistent. Because they are taller than the standard stubby controller sticks, it gives you an added leverage and an added control, and it just makes console aiming feel a lot better. They have all sorts of different designs, different colors, different games and themes for each thumbstick, so if you really want to, pip out your controller to whatever game or colors that you like the most, They have so many different options that you can do that with. They do sell more than just thumbsticks, however, that is one of their most popular products, I'd say. The newest thumbsticks are the Rush thumbsticks, which are the first ones of their kind to have some sort of curved edge to it, so it kind of caresses your thumb, just like the mouse. Perfectly, so it just fits better, it feels better. Again, use code Aikable to get 10% off any Controlfreak products as well. Like I said, yes, they are my sponsors, however, I would not promote them to you guys if I really didn't like them as a consumer to begin with. I used both of their products before I was ever affiliated, so it's really, really awesome to actually be a partner of both of them. I appreciate them a lot. They're really, really awesome. Question for you guys, which out of the list here do you think is the most essential, or which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you guys kind of think, and maybe if you don't want that question, how about what is one of your essential setup accessories for you personally? Is it your controller charging cable, or your headphone dock, or maybe it's your fancy gaming headset? What is it? Let me know in the comments below. Guys, that's gonna do it for me. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I upload every single Thursday, so subscribe if you haven't already so I can see you again next week. I also live stream on Twitch throughout the week as well, so check it out. Maybe I'm live right now. I'd love to see you in chat soon, and I'd love to see you again next week in the next new video. Until then, my name's Aiko. Peace.